put out something every day. I say, hey, cool, you know, I've been investigating people in their daily vlogs and stuff, but you know what? I can't keep this Bible shit going on. You know, there's so many verses in the Bible, and there's only one way, and it keeps repeating itself. Whether you're, a Jewish fan, Christian fan, or an Islamic fan, you know, what you have done yourself by being one of these fans is you have taken a different path. You've taken yourself from being someone that's following or looking for this God, this Christ, this higher conscious that drives you to kill and to hate each other and to seek world dominance, you know? So you see that, you know, you just happen to be on the wrong side of things. And, you know, how many times do I have to repeat it? And how many times would anyone who really has the truth in this world? You know, we know that having certain things in our immune system hurt us, but still it shows up in vaccines, and people complain. They don't get nowhere with it. It's like we don't have anywhere to go. We don't have any place to complain. We hear lies and shit being permeated on us from the high down, from the higher groups, and through TV and through, you know, what would be considered scientists and mainstream. But we don't get to question it. We don't get to say, hey, you know, that's a bunch of shit, you know. So, you know, it's like, it's as if, you know, truth doesn't matter. Truth doesn't matter. In fact, you know, the whole idea of the Bible and everyone being stuck on the surface of it, you know, that was a trick too. It's a trick to make you, you know, go the wrong direction, you know, and you'll find that that was the whole point. It's almost as if God doesn't even really want us to join Him. They already tell you it's a path that's less traveled. And for you people of these faiths, there's billions of you, you know, millions and millions of you. If that equates to the few, you know, then I'm a monkey's uncle, you know. And I don't believe in any of that shit, and I don't believe that either. I don't believe it. I just don't. Everything has been a manipulated lie to us, and I'm not alone in trying to teach this stuff, but what do I have to keep doing? I can't go knock people over the head. You know, I don't really care about people signing in and making me into some kind of, like, I subscribe to you and I thumbed up your video, or I'm really not a game player, you know, and you know, I just don't. I think that, you know, I have stumbled onto the truth. There's a lot of people that have, but, you know, who cares? You guys do. Who cares? Who fucking gives a care? And I have to actually know that we are at this low time. You know, I don't believe really in end times, but I do believe that we are in the winter of Earth times, and that's just the way it goes.
So,
well, it's all right. Are you going dancing?
No, they're not open.
I knew they wouldn't.
Because they see on the Facebook.
That's how it goes. There's some new disco opening up. Well, anyhow, that's my landlord, Mariko. She's a nice gal. You know, people wonder why you even care, you know, and it's the same way with the church, you know, after all these years, 30 years of following church doctrine and crying, and, you know, I wouldn't have learned all this stuff without it, but, you know, it seemed like, well, I wasted my time. All they wanted was my money and my talent and my time. Honest. But not God. And even now they want me to come back, but they want me to bring my hammer. They want me to bring my paint. Yeah. But anyways, you know, it's like, I know that we're in a winter time and we got the least light that's available to us right now. So, you know, it's really, who cares? This started a long time ago. You jerks, you goofballs think, oh, it just started happening, oh, it started happening with Obama, or, no, this has been going on since, 2,000 or more years ago. I rattle it all out. I have this pieces of puzzle all come out, and I don't have anything to sell anymore. I don't. I just had my idea, I put it out there. What else is there? Each one of these parables, whatever they are, they all come down to this way. What can I do? I can show you how I read all these things. Go to Phil Donahue. He'll show you all these things, and that Mr. Astro or Mr. Astrology, will teach you other things. There's Carl Jung, so one is a writer, a philosopher, and talking about the mind. There are several places. Just look up hidden meanings. You'll find there's a lot of really cool and valuable information out there that concerns all of this stuff. But I don't give a damn about trying to save y'all. I can save myself. It's an individual's thing. If I was supposed to be an apostle, I said, oh yeah, well, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go and take the problem that's wrong with our world, the whatever's wrong with it. I would tell you it stems from fucking religion. And I am a Mr. Fix-It. I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, and I'm always being asked to fix things and to make something work that didn't. And I claim I have a Midas touch, but nothing turns to gold. I just turn shit into, maybe lemons. I don't know. I'm not really good at tooting my own horn. But I don't have to have all this crap, and it's been, since this Mandela effect, it's been consuming. It's like, it's what I dream about, it's what I think about, it's what I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing, I'm tired of this obsessive compulsion, even though if I know that I'm talking about, spirituality and how to reconnect and, disconnect from all this crap, and tell you the truth that some people don't care, they don't want it. And Jesus giving parables didn't give it. Even his partners and buddies in crime, who heard the truth, found out just what to do, still gave us parables. And, and you're worried about your Bible now through the Mandela, everything's changing on you, and you got different words and different, well, you never really read your goddamn Bible anyways. You turned it into this hate monger and fucking, divisive thing that has split the world up, and now your gods, your three fucking gods, are out here to destroy the human being. They already destroyed your mind. Why don't they take the earth with it, take the rest of the place? So, if this road is less traveled, I'm the guy, I'm traveling it, and fuck y'all, I really wonder how it is that Jesus, even like this, he didn't die for us, he's showing us that we have to die for him, and nobody gives a fuck, alright? You say, oh, you give him lip service, oh, you died for me, no, he didn't. He was murdered, if you want to take the outside story. All of it, cannibalistic Satan lovers, that's all it is, and Satan isn't even real, so I know for a fact you guys are just biting air. Even when you're consuming God, you're biting air. When you're talking to the Lord, you're talking to the devil. When you are getting visions from the Lord in the future, you're getting visions from the devil. I'm over it, There's just too much stupid in there for someone with these little bitty hands like mine to try to hold back. And I've done my thing, and I think you just can't keep going over. It's like slinging around a dead cat. Alright? This time was meant for him, and the cycles of things that go around and come around, he was granted this time to wreak havoc on earth. And for us that have built our house, our vessel, on stone, we'll make it through. You guys need a witness. And if I just happen to live past your little, your devilish ending, because I'm telling you, it ain't Jesus riding off when it's all done. Because this side of the divine doesn't kill and can't kill. And, and I'm tired of arguing that, and I don't give a damn. I really don't. Something happened to me today that I just said, Rick, it's time for you to live your own life. You can't take these people on. Let them follow the blind king. Let them find out on their own. Everyone will make it in their own time. And I spent a lot of time in my life touching lots of people with my art, my love, my heart coming out, sharing my time and my talents with everyone and everything. And I ventured out on the side to show a little bit of this other thing, a little puzzle that I've been putting together. And I just can't keep spitting out the same old shit, So, I did perform better with bigger crowds. I know I do that in my art class, but it's a less traveled place. It really is. And and I'd like to see, maybe it's supposed to be kept that way, and just giving out of the secrets, maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's what came to mind today. If God didn't want you to know, if God seriously wanted you to come up there and talk to him, would have wrote it, instead of been plain, would have been right there, right in front of your face. Jesus and all of them. I just happen to read past them. I'm dyslexic, so I'm used to seeing two things fit in the same place, and I've seen the same information from the pagan myths, from Christianity and Judaism and Islam, and I see it in the Buddhist teachings, and I also see it in Krishna. I also see it in Zoroaster, and I see it in all of these different. They're all down deep underneath all of those stories is this way, and it seems to be the only thing. And I learned it. I teach it. I taught it. I've had taught it. And to those people that cared, I think when they knock, I will answer. I'm tired of knocking on their doors. I got other things to do, And I've done my thing. And these things are kind of ageless. So let's see how well they work. If not, I'll just kill them all. But you'll have to learn that this is an individual's thing. You cannot lead. Like they say, when you lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. All right. Horse has to do with understanding. The four horsemen. You have a understanding of the four different things of your life. From your emotions. You have a great understanding of. You have a great understanding of the intellect of your mind, and you also have a great understanding of the physical part of your existence, and you have a wonderful existence of the spiritual side. It's all about understanding, and I can't help it. There's a whole lot of retarded people out there, and they've all been programmed wrong, and they just won't hear it. And so, I understand, I'm come from the Episcopal faith, and the Episcopal faith doesn't go out there and seek people to come in. They don't do that evangelism. They wait for you to want to know God. That's the whole point of it. And these Episcopals let queers come into them because they'll take money from anybody. You'll find that that's all what it all is about, You making sure that you pay your way into heaven, and God doesn't give a damn about money. He's asking you to tithe this 10% of your mind. That's it. What is you? Not money. Who the fuck needs money? And you're giving money to another person so they can live and they're just as sick as you are? Listen, this is what makes me sick, because I have to talk down. And I don't think that's right. And it ain't just because I know the truth and you get this higher conscious and stuff like that, but you just can't help but be the one turd that wiggles up, out of this cesspool of life that we live, and you, the one turd that can make it up above all the rest of the turds and say, God damn, man, I'm in a world of shit. So what's the difference between you, that you can see the shit, that you're still in it, Anyways, I just don't want to keep this going. I don't know what it is. I don't want to make any money off of it. I don't want to have any of that. It's just like I got to vent. I got to say what I want, and that's it. you know. So you believe it or not, you know, I don't give a damn. Do you understand? I have to take a stand like Jesus. He says to his apostles, he says, well, they asked him, he said, how come you tell us to give us the keys to the kingdom? And you tell them out there, you tell them parables. And they said, well, to you, you know, it's been given, you deserve the truth. And for some reason unknown to us, everyone else, the rest of us, gets parables. Because we're unworthy. We're unworthy. You know, well, I'm not. I'm worthy. I found out. And I only wish that you could do it too, you know. And so what if I'm all by myself on that road? You know, I'm all by myself right now. You don't travel with other people on this road. It's not a group killing, culling, reaping. It's none of that. I'm the only one that travels on my road. You know? You're the only one that can. Well, anyways, I've had enough. And, you know, I'm still around. I might do some art stuff and do things. But, you know, what else the hell? You know, someone mentioned I can do paintings. I could, you know, sit there and do paintings of these stories. That might be really fun, because I want to do it. I'd like to do that. But, you know, as far as sitting here and trying to do some digital teaching and talking and stuff like that, I don't even like looking at myself, you know, let alone hearing my voice all the time. But anyhow, best to you all. You know, I love you, I really do. You know, I guess Jesus loves us too. You know, but you don't get the truth out of him. You have to put it together. And so, you know, that's where I come in. I put it together and show a little bit. You know, so, you know, now the rest is all up to you, you know. So, you know, enjoy yourself. That's the other part, is that whichever side of this God, you're either on the side that comes in and sees him and cleans the inside of you and allows the light inside of you to come out and to have a good time with the world around you, to, you know, to put light in the darkness and stuff like that, to actually live and work these things, to do it, to not just hear it and to talk it, to regurgitate it, but to actually live it, feel it, and be a part of it, you know? That's the difference. And it's that easy. Alright, well, best to y'all. Alright.